I'm Eric, and at the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this is. Oh, it's signed.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Resellers.
Hey guys, today is Friday, October 1st. It is the official beginning of Q4. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. So I got a phone call a couple hours ago from Lindsay, and she is the girlfriend of Ben, I believe his name is. They're the couple that we bought some tools from a couple of days ago. If you guys remember, we went and we looked at, they had that Milwaukee pack out, but so that video, that couple. So Lindsay called me a couple hours ago, said something like her and Ben broke up or something. I don't exactly know, but she has a storage locker full of tools of his stuff or something, and she's overwhelmed and just kind of wants to get rid of it, I guess. Could be a good thing for me, I don't know, just depends on what's really in there. So we are right now en route to SunTrust. We're gonna go over to my bank and we're gonna cash that check we just got yesterday from the auction house. So let's go over here, let's cash the check, and then we'll drive all the way to South Tampa. She's at a U-Haul storage place, literally walking distance from the Air Force Base. So a pretty good little hike, like a half-hour drive or something, so not that big of a deal, but let's go cash our check, let's get some cash, and then let's drive down there. Let's go, guys. All right, guys, let's go turn it into some paper money. Let's go. All right, all done. Now let's go look at those tools. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that one works. Okay, so we just bought a whole bunch of tools, but it's lots of like screwdrivers and wrenches and sockets. And I mean, there's some hand tools and power tools back in there, power tools back there as well. There is some snap-on, so I did find some snap-on wrenches. So we'll have to go through everything just to see if there's more snap-on stuff in there. So we spent 200 bucks. We bought 4 or 5 different toolboxes that are just completely jam-packed full of like I said, wrenches and stuff. So I'll show you guys what we bought here in just a little bit. We did just get a call from the toy guy, and he wants to sell that last box of DC Multiverse stuff that he has. So we're gonna go over there around 4 o'clock. It's right now 1:45. So I'm gonna go over to my storage locker. We're gonna unload this stuff, and then we'll shoot over to the toy man at 4 o'clock. Let's go. All right, at my storage locker here, and they left this one open for some reason. A bunch of mattresses in there, a bunch of junk. All right, so we're at my storage locker, and we're gonna unload all these tools here. So it's just a bunch of random tools, but we should be able to do something with them out at the auction house. So let's get them in here. Okay, so there is a Husqvarna 125 BT backpack leaf blower. It does work. So there's some DeWalt hand tools, some Ryobi hand tools, skill saw, another circular saw, and then these things. And they're just filled with random wrenches, screwdrivers, sockets. There is some snap-on tools in one of these, so I will need to sit down and go through these individually and kind of see what all is in them. And pull out the, like here, right here's a snap-on. Right? There's more snap-on wrenches in one of them. Let's see, just some random stuff. Here's a Milwaukee Impact tool. All kind of random stuff. Look in here. And again, it's just more random sockets and crafts, wrenches, and that kind of thing. There's even one down below. This is the one that has the so this one down here, as I was digging, I was seeing, oh hey look, snap-on, oh hey look, snap-on, oh hey look, snap-on. Alright, so there might be a ton of snap-on stuff in here, or it may have just been those couple of wrenches. That's not snap-on. But we'll dig through it all and figure out what all is in there. And then let's see here. It's just more random stuff. Hammers, screwdrivers, that kind of thing. Pliers. So, tools. It's tools. It's stuff we can take out to the auction house and sell it. and we'll do okay. So that's what we just bought there. That's what we just spent 200 bucks on. Should be really easy. I mean, just that Husqvarna leaf blower should be like 100 bucks by itself, and then everything else should be really easy to at least double up on out at the auction house. So not a bad purchase. All right, guys, it's right now 3:58. We're gonna head back over here to the toy man's house and buy the last box. That he has one more box full of the DC Multiverse figures that we got from him before. So we'll go over here, we'll buy that last box. And he said he found another hot toy. My guy found another hot toy. Man, I love it. Which is strange because he said last time that I was getting the last of them, and now he's found another one, which great, you know, hopefully you end up finding more of them tucked away under your bed somewhere. So let's go over here, let's buy the last box he has of the DC Multiverse, and let's get us another hot toy. Let's go. We just spent 640 bucks and just bought the last of his DC Multiverse stuff. At least the last of it that he had over at his sister's house, I guess. He possibly has more of it somewhere. And we bought a couple other Batman figures. He did find some more Batman stuff. Not a ton, but 4 or 5 other little Batman things. We bought, what was it, 30 or so, 28, 29, 30, whatever it was, of loose, another container of loose action figures, mostly Batman, but some other, hang on one second. Sorry about that. That was Lindsay. She actually went over to the other storage unit and found that pack out. Remember the pack out from 2 days ago that we went and seen? And he wanted 400 bucks for it, and we just couldn't do that. So apparently they didn't sell it. He didn't sell it, and she has found it in another storage locker. Just called me up and said, hey, you want to come buy it? Absolutely. So we're gonna go drop the toys off. So let's run over to our apartment. Let's go drop these toys off, and then let's shoot back down to Dale Mabry and Gandy. It's gonna be a long day, but we'll shoot down at 5 o'clock in rush hour traffic. We're gonna shoot down to Dale Mabry and Gandy, and we're gonna buy that pack out and just whatever else she can find in that storage unit. Let's go. All right, guys, here is everything. I'm gonna get it carried upstairs. I also forgot to mention we did buy an autographed Dave Prowse Darth Vader signed action figure, and it's not made out to anybody. It just says Dave. It says Dave Prowse. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Is Darth Vader. That's pretty cool. It's on an action figure from 1997, so I'm sure, hey, maybe that's worth something. All right, let's get to the toys that we got from the Toy Man. Let's go ahead and show you what we did get from the Toy Man this time. So here there's a box, and it's packed to the top, and it's full of these guys right here. Because I mean, it's just a lot of DC Multiverse figures. And you know, there's just a whole box of them. There's 36 of them in here in total. So grab a couple random ones here to show you. A couple of them are the gold labels, and I think for the most part these are, you know, 25 bucks and up. Some of them might be 20 bucks. Some of these gold label ones, you know, might be 40, 50 bucks. So that'll it's another gold label. So, you know, it's all those kind of things. You know, we're not going to sit here and go through all of them because there's 36 of them, and, you know, it's just these kind of things. They will be up in the eBay store probably in a week or so whenever I make my way to them. The hot toy, it's just the body of it, though. So there's no legs. There's one fist, but no hands and no head, obviously. But just the body by itself, you know, should be about 150 bucks. It is dark. I think it's Dark Knights. It's Hot Toys VGM 28. If you're curious and looking that up. So that was the hot toy that I was telling you he had. I thought it was going to be a hot toy like we've gotten from him before, but hey, I mean, you know, we'll take it. And then here is just a it's gonna be really dark. Let me drag this over here. Callie Mae, no ma'am, not a toy, sweetness, not a toy. This is just a box of loose figures. It's mostly Batman, as you might have guessed, and you know, some of these are, he said, the overseas variants, so they might be, you know, worth a little bit more, but we'll just have to go through each one of these figures in here one by one with Google Lens and just look them up like we've done all the other ones. And then so we also got this guy here from him, and I have no idea on price on any of these because, again, I didn't look them up, and I don't have them listed yet, so I'm not going to flash any prices up just yet because I don't know them, but I'm sure they're okay. I'm sure we'll make our money back on this deal. We always do. Batman, Earth, and Superman. It's got some weight to it. This guy here, right here, is heavy. It's a big dude. There's that right there. Here's a DC Multiverse Bat Raptor car. There. And this guy here. Just a Batman figure. Brand new figure. It's still, you can see it's still all sealed up. But just a Batman figure. Anyway, so it's not going to be hard to make my money back. We got 640 bucks into this. Should be really, really easy to double, if not triple that. Okay, got all that Batman stuff and all those action figures unloaded upstairs, and we are now en route to go back south. We don't have to go all the way to the Air Force Base this time, but almost. We have to go to Del Mabry and Gandy. So we're en route. She's there waiting on us. We do have to stop and grab some cash. So we're going to drive right past one of my banks. One of my banks. We're going to drive past a bank, one of the locations. It's been a long day. Let's go. All right, guys, we just bought that Milwaukee pack out, the full pack out. It's full of nuts and bolts and stuff. We bought a PlayStation 3, the fat one, and a couple of hand tools, two hand tools, I think. So we spent $100 on the pack out and $100 on the, so we spent $200 basically on the pack out, PlayStation 3, and a couple of hand tools. So I am beat. I'm gonna go home and call it a day, and I'll get this stuff unloaded in the morning. I'll take you guys with me and I'll show you guys the pack out, but we're gonna look at that tomorrow. All right, I'm over here at my storage unit. Let me get this unloaded and I'll show you guys what this is. All right, so here's what it is, the big Milwaukee pack out. It's got the tool chest on the bottom with 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 5 drawers. These look bigger. These 3 look bigger than those 2, whatever that means. Out of the sun here a little bit, and we'll just crack a couple of them open. And then there's just nuts and bolts in here. I mean, this isn't anything special. This I don't think. sure it'll sell at the auction house. I'm sure this stuff will sell really well. We'll open this back out in here. It's mostly all the same as what was in the first drawer. To the next one here. And this guy. I think this is how this lifts up. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Okay. And down this one, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Nothing special early in here. Alright, nothing really special on that one. Go to the next one. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Just based on all the other ones, it'll just let's see. Hang on one second. Just set you right there. Okay. Nothing really in there. See, there's some nuts and bolts. Nothing crazy. Okay, that's the pack out. Before we call it a wrap on this video, look at everything in here. This is all snap-on. Every single piece in here is snap-on. All of it. It's insane. There's a ton of snap-on wrenches and screwdrivers and sockets. And there's some old ones. Can you guys see right there? It says snap-on. There's a ton of money sitting right here. And then right here, I did find a couple, just a couple of like Matco and Mac. You see that? So not many, but a few. And these are money too. So nice score right there. Nice score. You never know what you're gonna find in the bottom of a toolbox, you know. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you right now. So we just reloaded on toys. We just loaded up on tools. And we're going to take a lot of the tools out to the auction house. The toys I'm going to go through. I already have a lot of them listed up on eBay. We have to go through and figure out which ones are going to stay here, which ones are going to go in the death pile, you know, for the rainy day, like we've talked about in previous videos. You know, and which ones are, you know, are going to go up on eBay. You know, I'm rambling. Anyway, so we have a lot of that stuff to go through. All of the stuff we got from the Toy Man, all the Skylander stuff still has to be sorted through. We have all these tools, all the stuff to take out to the auction house. I still have to go to my storage unit and process all of that stuff. That way, when I take it out to the auction house, I don't have to fiddle with it there. I already know what's there. I did go through and pull all the Snap-on stuff out, but I don't know exactly what else is. I know there's a lot of Craftsman stuff in there, so I need to go through and just sort it all and get it ready to be taken out there. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I really appreciate you watching. Hey, Callie May. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day, guys. Bye.